Hi Libra, I felt compelled to do a reading today, and it's been a very long time since I've done any tarot readings, but maybe now I'm getting my mojo back a bit, and now's the time to start reading again. Okay, I've done a bit of a mixture of a reading for you here between tarot, oracle, and Lenormand, so it's a dog's dinner of cards for you. Okay, so delving straight into the reading here, we have the energy that you're sitting in right now is of the Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups. So there's deep regret and there's sleepless nights right now with regards to a love situation. We also have the Moon card as well, so I feel that someone's gone very silent on you. I feel also too from this that you're confused about this person. They're not opening up to you. We've got the Lenormand book here that's closed. This can also be about knowledge, not knowing the facts, I think, in this situation here. I don't think somebody has communicated very well with you, whether that's intentional or not. But also, I feel that they've closed themselves off. They've gone into hermit mode here. We have the hermit and the hangman. But I think this person is just on a break, in all honesty, here. I think that they're quite comfortable where they are in the situation. They're just sitting back, reflecting. The hangman in this deck here is quite a comfortable hangman. It's not someone that looks like he's in pain or can't get out of the energies in. This is someone having a cup of tea and a munch while they hang in suspension here. And I feel too, though, with the hermit being here, that also represents lessons that need to be learned too in a situation. I feel that this person at one point in time, they did come in with an offer here, but I feel that the offer wasn't very substantial to you and hurt your feelings. We have the Six of Pentacles here, and I feel that you felt you were being breadcrumbed, that the offer was minimal, that you were possibly quite offended by this offer. And in all fairness, Libra, I don't think this person, the person that you're dealing with here, I don't think they maybe realised, like that might have been upsetting to you in some way. We have the cross too. This represents sacrifices being made here. And we have the Tower. So possibly you were the sacrifice in this, Libra, that you were rejected, or if not rejected, that you were definitely ghosted in this situation here. But we have a Tower that came in. But interesting in the dynamics of all of this, we have the dice. The dice can be representative of luck changing in a situation for you. And we also have two Towers. So you may have thought that you've done with Towers, but there's another one coming your way. So be forewarned. But I think, and I feel looking at this other Tower, that this Tower is going to be a more favourable Tower for you, Libra. I feel that this one is going to be a shock, yes, as Towers often are, when the universe comes in and they shake your situations up. But quite often Towers they come in because there was a lack of action, whether on your part or their part. And I very much feel that this is a lack of action on your person's part. And I feel that this Tower is coming in to shake them up, to make them realise something. What they're going to realise here is that time is running out for them. On this Three of Wands card, we have the rabbit. And I think that's you, Libra, looking at your watch. I think you've been waiting for this person to come back. But now I think you're starting to consider your options here. And you have the Seven of Cups, Libra. You have options. I think this is something maybe this other person is unaware of, look, that you have options in love. But I think and feel from this reading here that this Tower is going to come in, and it's like a gun going off. It's going to startle this person. It's going to wake them up out of the current energy that they're in. And they're going to be, it's almost like they're going to be guided here. They're going to have this epiphany. That's what I'm feeling very much here. There's going to be an epiphany moment for this person, that they're going to wake up, get out of their hangman status here, and they're suddenly going to think, oh my goodness, I might actually be about to lose this person forever. So I feel that what's going to be happening here is that there's going to be communication. We have the Eight of Wands, the Love Arrows card here. But your reaction to this communication, Libra, this could go one way or the other way. I think it very much depends on the communication that this person puts forward to you. We have them coming back, the Knight of Cups. So we have a return here, because this is definitely a past energy person here with the Six of Cups. We have someone returning. They're holding up this cup. The cup, the chalice that the Knight of Cups holds, is a cup of love. So this is somebody that actually has very deep feelings for you. Although we've got the Moon, this is somebody that is not telling you possibly how they feel. They actually do have love for you, if you didn't already realise that, Libra. They just maybe haven't said. Or with the Moon being here, the darkness, the forest, that could represent fear in this person too. Maybe they've been holding back out of fear, because there's a lot of dark cards on the table. This can represent unknown, but it can also represent fear. Not sure how things will play out for them. Maybe fearful to take that step forward into the unknown, to take a risk on you. That's what they're possibly contemplating. What do I do now? But this person, sorry, I've got a really itchy eye. Thank you, that's better. This person is going to return. They're going to communicate to you. Fast communication, so can be an email, can be a text, can be a phone call even. But they're going to be making a new offer. Sometimes the Ace of Coins, it can represent a gift as well. But this is, the Ace of Coins is about new opportunities coming in for you. And I feel that they're going to, after their great time of reflection, I feel that they're going to have to, if they want to win you back, Libra, they're going to have to know to open up to you and tell you what some of the real issues are there with them, what's making them hold back so much. I'm getting from clock here in that card, it might be too late for them. They may have left this too late now. You may be looking at your options here, and as we have the Lovers card here, and that's all about the choice in love here. And we have the Seven of Cups as well, which is about options. Although the Seven of Cups, it can talk about daydreaming and fantasy as well, illusions, not really knowing what to do, because we also have the Two of Swords there as well, so that could be real confusion. I don't think you wanted to let this person go, but I'm not sure too either, Libra, whether you like what's been going on here. And if they come back and it's quite a flippant message, just kind of like, oh, hello, how are you? How you been doing? I don't think you're going to take too kindly to that. Because I can see here the Five of Swords and the Six of Swords too, the Five going to the Six. It's all about communication, I feel, and whether this person comes to you correct or not now. I think if they extend the olive branch and they apologise, that may well help the situation here. But the question is, Libra, is whether or not, if you're sailing to calmer waters, it's whether or not they're going to be on that boat with you or not. This can also talk about travel too, someone moving away to calmer waters. The reality of this situation is, Libra, that this person's going to have a real wake-up call here. We have the Tower twice, and bang, the gun's going off. It's going to be like a shot in the dark kind of thing. Maybe it's their shot in the dark. Maybe that's what the universe wants them to realise now, that you've got one last shot, one last chance with Libra. I think that if they come correctly, I think what they will tell you is more about what they're going through. We have the Ten of Wands here. It's about burdens. And there's more to this story than this person is letting on, clearly, with the Moon. There's information withheld in this situation. But this Tower is going to shake their world up, and there's going to be a realisation. Well, actually, Libra is the Empress. What have I been doing here? I'm being foolish, ignoring Libra. Libra's been really lovely to me. She's been kind, he or she, loving. I'm saying she because it's a queen in the cards there. But I think there's going to be the realisation there that Libra's been here all along. Libra's not gone anywhere. But also, Libra, you've got Magician energy. That's the strongest energy, because that's the energy in the bottom of the deck here, Magician energy. And you're in a great place of manifestation right now, so you can manifest what you want for yourself going forward. And you're going to have this decision to make here, this choice of whether you want to take this person back or not. Either way, Libra, I don't think you'll stay in that unhappy energy, because we have the Justice card. We have 2 cards of Libra on the table. We have the Empress and we have the Justice cards. And we also have the Chariot, which is about manifestations. It's about being able to create the life that you want. So the choice will be yours, Libra. And I feel it will very much depend on this person and how they come towards you. But I feel that this person is going to open up to you. I feel very much from this card here, the nakedness. It speaks to me about vulnerability. If you look at the card closely, you'll see his chest. I think what's going to happen here is that this person is going to open their heart up to you, and they're going to let you in if they haven't yet. So I've got some further messages here for you, Libra, that I took, and we'll see what we've got here. All right. So this very much adds up with the Knight of Cups cards. That can be an apology for sure, but it can also be someone coming in to confess, wanting to share their cup of love for you and to extend the olive branch. And here we have, I love you. So maybe that's what's needing to be said here. Maybe true feelings need to be discussed here. And then we have, I miss you regardless of how things seem. So if you're up in your head at night, Libra, wondering, does this person love me or not? Do they even miss me, or do they care? There we have 2 messages, one of I love you and one I miss you regardless of how things seem. So maybe it's difficult for this person right now too. Maybe they've got a lot on their plate and they've just not shared that information with you. Frustrating as it is though, Libra, because clearly it doesn't always take a lot to communicate and to tell someone, and a lot can be lost in the lack of communication, the lack of clarity, and it can severely damage good relationships just from a little bit that could have been said. And this one fits in perfectly with the Tower, the awakening, the epiphany. I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. So this is someone realising that they need to act, and they need to act fast or they're going to lose you for good. And they're worried about this now, because I think they realise that they've made a bit of a mess of things here. And we have, would you reject me? So clearly now the time's passing. They maybe feel that they haven't handled things as greatly as they could have done. And there's a likelihood that they might just lose you for good. Is it possible to forgive and forget? So there's this realisation too that this person has done things that have not been in their interest, their best interest either, that they've potentially messed up a good relationship here. But this is someone that still has a little thread of hope here, that maybe this can still be sorted out. Maybe while they're in this reflective mode, that's what they're doing. Maybe they're strategizing. You know, how can I win Libra back? And the last 2 messages I've got for you, Libra, is don't lose hope. And sexually need you. So maybe that was something that you were worried about in this particular situation, that you were thinking that maybe that's all it is. It's just sexual, that there's not anything else here. Clearly not from the other messages, I love you. That's your confirmation there. I think the way to interpret that, Libra, is that this person is just very highly attracted to you. To pull the Empress card, that's all about deep attraction. But it definitely it definitely stems deeper than that too, if you didn't know. And Ace of Coins, that tends to be grounded. That tends to be an offer that's a reliable offer. It's not wand energy. This is more long-term energy. So this could be somebody that's also planning for their future. Maybe they're realising that, what am I going to do here in my future? Where am I going to go without Libra? Will I be happy? Will I be lonely? And I think they know what the truth in the situation is. I think now that they've got to make that clear decision, because I feel that what's been happening here is it's been head over heart decision making here, looking at the logical, looking at the practical, which is good and well, sitting in your comfort zone, feeling comfortable, not taking any action. But in doing so, I feel that the person that you're dealing with, Libra, is going to now realise that, yeah, everything else is fine, but there's a percentage of my life that's actually missing here. I'm lonely without Libra. And I think they actually do realise your true value, if they hadn't before. And they're facing up. They're taking off that mask that they've got on to the rest of the world, and they're realising that I've got to be true to myself now. Eventually, the heart always rules over the head, because there's that realisation of what is your happiness. And nobody is truly content in life if they're not happy. And that realisation is going to be made, Libra. That's what I've got for you. Hope you like your reading. See you later.